Good morning! I am back from Costa Rica. I did not plan on filming today. This is why I have no makeup on, and I don't really care. I'm trying to just embrace my natural beauty. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I really do like wearing makeup. It's actually noon right now. I haven't eaten anything today, and one thing that I've noticed that I wanted to talk about with you guys since I stopped calorie counting and getting more in tune with my intuitive hunger is I have been intermittent fasting naturally every day until noon or 1. And I think that the reason for that is because, first of all, I'm not hungry. I prefer to eat the majority of my calories at night because it helps me sleep well. So my biggest meal has always been dinner. I love eating at night. I don't know what it is. Just something that I really like doing is just chilling at night, eating a really wholesome meal. If I go to bed even slightly hungry, I don't sleep well. So I've always just eaten the majority of my calories at night. So when I was counting calories and I was forcing myself to have a smoothie or oatmeal or whatever in the morning, I was just it's like it started my digestive system and I would just be so hungry for the rest of the day. Whereas if I don't eat anything and I just drink water and I have my herbal teas and stuff like that, I'm not hungry whatsoever. So I don't really know what's with that. I would like to do more research, but if you guys, any of you intermittent fast or have any information on it, please leave a comment below because I'm very interested in it. The reason that I did not plan on filming today was because this entire morning I've been cleaning like a crazy person. I cleaned literally the entire house top to bottom, and it's already messy again because I have 5 animals and they're messy. Cleaned out the garden. I went for a walk. It is so muggy here because it rained so much last night. I just feel like I'm melting. The thing that I love about living in Arizona is the dry weather. So when it's like this, I hate it. I hate it. I'm really glad we never moved to Hawaii because I couldn't live in a place like this all the time. And we got 1.5 inches of rain last night in the matter of an hour, and it was like rivers flowing around here. I saw my Instagram story. Oh my god, it was so funny. I had this tanning oil that was behind the house, and I went to get the mail today, and it was literally all the way down by the mailbox, which is half a mile away. That's how far the river wash brought it, and I was just laughing so hard that this was down in front of the mailbox. Anyways, now it's noon. I'm sure by the time I'm done with this, it'll be 1 o'clock. I have this idea to make healthy Clif bars, and I don't really know what flavor it's gonna be because I want peanut butter, chocolate, coconut flavored Clif bars. I love Clif bars, I have to tell you. And my favorite flavor is white chocolate macadamia nut. But Clif bars, they're not very healthy for you. Sure, if you were in a pinch, it's a great vegan snack to get, but one of the main ingredients in Clif bars is actually soy protein isolate, which is a goitrogen. I said that right. So if you have any thyroid issues, if you have any troubles losing weight, one of the main things you should be staying away from is goitrogens, but soy protein isolate is top of the top of them all. And it's a very processed food. Basically, they take the protein out of soy and isolate it, which is why it's called soy protein isolate. Genius name. The other big thing with soy protein isolate is it raises your IGF-1 levels, which can dramatically increase the aging process, and can be very, very, it can make it really difficult to lose weight because what's happening is your insulin is getting all jacked up by this concentrated source of protein. It can cause you to become ravenously hungry. So you might be thinking if I eat this Clif bar, I am going to be able to hold myself over till lunch. But typically what it's gonna end up doing is just causing you to crave junk food and more food and things because your insulin levels are now all jacked up. So let's make these Clif bars. I'm going to do this just I'm winging this, so I'll put the exact ingredients amounts. I can't talk today. I'll put the exact amounts of whatever I use in the description box for you guys and the recipe. But what I have here, I've got some organic oats. I have some buckwheat toasted, or no, this is raw buckwheat. I've got some coconut, peanut butter, and then also some PB2. I have some cacao nibs. And then the last thing that I'm gonna put in here is just some vanilla powder. Oh yes, and I have dates. I can't believe I forgot that. They're tiny dates, so I probably have 30 of these. And what I'm gonna do is, these were in my freezer, so I'm just gonna pour some hot water over them, and then I'm gonna pit them all, put them in my blender with my oats, and make these delicious Clif bars. Dougie's here to help. Dougie, don't eat the blender. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is take a 1.5 cups of oats, 1/2 cup of buckwheat groats, teaspoon of vanilla powder, 2 tablespoons of PB2 powder. We're just gonna blend this up until it's all combined. Like this should just be a fine, but not super fine flour. Okay, so now I'm gonna pit all of my dates and put them in here. Dougie, are you helping? Okay, so now I have all my dates in here. I'm just gonna process this. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is add in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I actually have, forgot about this, hemp powder, which is hemp protein, and I guess, I mean, when you think about it, people eat Clif bars because they want the protein. So I'm gonna put 1/4 cup of this in here, which has 13 grams of protein. If you wanted more protein though, you could put more in here. And then I'm also gonna put some hemp seeds in here just because hemp seeds are super healthy for you. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds. So now for a chocolatey flavor, I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of cacao nibs. If you don't have cacao nibs, you could just use vegan chocolate chips. And then I'm also going to add in 1/4 cup of shredded coconut flakes. Dougie is still here supervising. So I have all this in here. We're just going to blend it up again. I think what this needs is just like a little bit of plant milk. This is such a great recipe video. I'm just like winging this. 2 tablespoons of this. So I tried the batter, it's really good. I'm just going to put it into this dish and press it in here. And then I think to make this a little bit prettier, I'm just gonna add some more cacao nibs on top and probably some shredded coconut as well. There you have it. So now all I'm gonna do is put this in the freezer for 2 or 3 hours and let it set. And then we have healthy vegan Clif bars. So I know I made that because I was hungry and I wanted something to eat, and now I have to wait 3 hours. That wasn't a very good plan. So I'm gonna make just some plain oatmeal with cacao nibs, coconut, and probably everything that I put in that just actually in oatmeal. And that's what I'm gonna have for breakfast at 1 o'clock. All right, so I've got oats, cacao nibs, coconut, and dates. This is like the easiest breakfast ever. Just put some hot water on here, stir it up, and eat it when it's cool. I think I might call this video a super realistic what I eat in a day, because I have no desire to like make really fancy looking recipes, and I know for dinner I'm just going to have what I always have, which you'll have to hang out to find out what it is, but it's my favorite meal in the entire world and I'm really excited about it. And I also know that from my videos it probably looks like I eat super fancy food all the time, and that like it's really hard being vegan, but I literally eat like this every day, except for when I make videos for you guys and want to like show you new recipes. But I basically eat the same things all the time. The most satisfying sound in the world. I actually took like a 2.5 hour nap. It was 2 hours. For some reason, it's really funny because whenever I travel, I always tell Derek like, oh my gosh, I'm so jet lagged. And he's like, there's literally a 1 hour time difference, like you are not jet lagged. But I always get tired when I get home, and like, I just feel like my life is a mess you know? You have to like redo your life. You have to start over basically when you get home from vacation. You want food? Food time? And they're also upset because Dougie stole their spot. Dougie does not care. He will just like take their entire bed. No, he does not care whatsoever. So we make the dogs little roasted sweet potato rounds, and this is why they get like this. They get crazy over these little 2 sweet potato rounds that they get in their food. The natural balanced vegetarian dog food. Okay, you have to sit. They're on a diet. They gained some weight and now they're on a diet. It's just so good, isn't it? So good. Let's see what's going on with these Clif bars. I didn't score these, and that's a problem. Look how good these look. They just pop right out. Oh yeah. It's so good. Peanut butter, chocolate, coconut. It's like a peanut butter, chocolate, coconut Clif bar. So it's almost time for dinner. This is a super easy dinner to make because Derek already made it yesterday. Just gotta take it out of the fridge. Put it in the Instant Pot. Seriously, if you guys don't have an Instant Pot, this is like what I use all the time, except for when I'm making recipe videos for you guys. Probably 2 times per week, we just make a big batch of whatever we want. If it's red lentil chili like today, if it's pea soup, if it's broccoli cheddar soup, if it's beans, whatever, and then like just pop it in the Instant Pot. Takes an hour to warm it up to an acceptable temperature. We also have an Instant Pot ebook. If you guys did not know that, it's called Epic Vegan Instant Pot Cooking, but I don't know if it's actually called that anymore because Instant Pot sent us this thing about how we can't use their name, so I think now it's called Epic Vegan Pressure Cooking. Whatever. But all the recipes in there are like under 10 minutes to make. You just pop them in the Instant Pot. You can go to work, you can set it on a timer to be ready when you get home. Like, this thing, I literally use it all the time. I'm not sponsored by Instant Pot. I just love my Instant Pot so much. So I'm gonna put this on keep warm, and then in like an hour, I will have some rice and some red lentil chili. All right, here's the recipe for the best bowl of red lentil chili ever. So we got red lentil chili, big bowl of rice, put some eggplant hummus on top, and then habanero sauce. Seriously, if you have not tried this eggplant hummus from Trader Joe's on top of red lentil chili, game changer. Everybody who has ever come over to our house and had this combo is like, I gotta get some eggplant hummus because this is ridiculous. Put some hummus on top, and then you gotta like spread it out. Look at that. So I'm gonna go eat my giant bowl of red lentil chili. I hope you guys enjoyed this realistic what I eat in a day. I can do more of them if you like them. Let me know in the comments box below. There's a hair in my chili, gotta get that out. Thank you guys for watching. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. This is what Derek's making for dinner. He's putting red lentil chili on toast.
Where's our rice paddle?
It's right there, in front of your face.
It's right there.
You're gonna put rice on this?
It's like carbs on carbs on.
This is not gonna work out very well. And then you're gonna grill it.
Yeah. And I put a little bit of hot sauce in there too.
It's kind of like a... Oh boy. Oh boy. Not good. Oh no.